truck, drive a truck, what we call transport. We have this saying in the core: if it rolls, floats or flies, a truck can drive it.
More starting to gather now. A few of the older paras starting to mingle in. It's good to see. There's vets. There's even ITV Wales have set up doing interviews. As you've seen, I've posted some live feed that's going about at the moment. Yeah, you can have a look around. You see about 150 to 200 people here at the moment. Yeah, still waiting for come in. Never Surrender Wales. I'm meeting at 11:45, and they're converging with bikers on here at around 12:30. Speakers will be starting shortly. I'll be broadcasting live all the speeches and keep you all informed of what's going on. Yeah, for those of you that are not here, I hope you've managed to get to one of the marches around the country, whether it be Manchester, London, Birmingham. Yeah, I'll keep you in touch. Keep watching, guys. So guys, just to update you, the council have stepped in and stopped the Never Surrender Bikers March converging on us here outside the museum. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of anger at the moment, a lot of animosity with the police at the moment, and organisers are rushing around trying to reroute the bikers so we can get at least a ride by. But it's can I say, I don't think it's the police. It seems to be the council that have stepped in. Yeah, but I'll just reverse the camera. As you can see, I put up roadblocks now, but the paras are coming. Yeah, we're starting to pull in a load of public, which is good, calling for the support. And here come the honourable members of the parachute regiment. Yeah, we've managed to get the road blocked off for them to march round, but now they're stopping the bikers from coming. So people rushing around here trying to get sorted out. Seems like the state's trying to stop us even doing peaceful marches. honourable men of the UK. This is what it's all about, showing solidarity. We can't keep letting this country treat our veterans like the way they are. We deserve recognition. We have rights. That's all we want. We want the rights that we should have. So here come the bikers. They're supposed to be coming past here, driving by where we were, and then coming around the back, parking up, and the police are now stopping them from doing so. Hear the noise. Boys, make some noise! Bring it up, come on! Well done, guys. See? The anger's building. Look, and as far as the eye can see, bikers. This is a show of support. This is what it should be. Now this is happening in 6 cities around Britain. Yeah, surely we've got to start getting notice. Surely this government has got to start taking notice of the veterans. Come on boys, make some noise. They are. They're stopping us. We wanted us all to come round the back as a right by. But apparently the council have stepped in and denying it. Just make as much noise as you can. We'll still be heard. You see, the anger's building over, guys. Yeah? The police have now put a block in, stopping the bikers from progressing. Yeah? The police are telling us it's not their fault, the council are stopping it. Yeah? All the permissions were granted for this in writing. This is just another situation where the government is trying to stop our veterans from being heard. Oh.
I'd be proud. Go on. Go on.
Oh, we go. I think we're winning, guys. I think we're winning, guys. Hey, we won, guys. One for the veterans. Come on, boys. Come on, roll it up. Hey, come on, boys. Come on, boys. And we're attracting the media. What would you know? Come on, boys, come on. Now this is what it's about. I'm so proud right now of all our veterans. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. End the stream. Now this is support, guys. Yeah, this is what this event was supposed to be. Members of the public are stopping us that want to know what's going on and giving us support. This is what it's about. on, boys. Come on, come on. This is Cardiff, if you were wondering, guys. Live in Cardiff. Speakers have been delayed because the police stopped the bikers coming through, converging, which was supposed to be the signal for the speakers. However, everything's been put about an hour behind, but we seem to have won our battle with the police. We managed to get them to move the van. I think they saw the anger building and realised they needed to do something and get out of the way. Yeah, nothing's going to stop us veterans. Look at it, still coming. How proud is this? Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. So good to see bikes of every type, riders from different organisations, all here in a cause. All here uniting for one cause. This is what it's about. I'm so proud and privileged to be here right now, seeing this, seeing the unity of veterans and civilians alike, all standing for one thing, the rights for the veterans. Let's get this out there, guys. Share, share, share. Yeah, show everybody what's going on here. If you want a bit of a laugh as well, some poor sod's having a wedding in the middle of this. Even kids draped in flags. The younger generation has supported us. How good is that? The country, no matter what age, no matter whether they've served, all here for one thing. See, we've got Marines on bikes, we've got trucks on bikes, we got green jackets on bikes, we got paras on bikes. This is what it's about. One of our speakers today. Say hello. Brilliant. I hope you're feeling the pride that I'm feeling right now. There you go, that's what 1,500 bikers looks like, guys. Could you imagine if everybody that was attending all 6 marches today converged as one? And here they are, bikers now starting to come round. The police, in the end, knew that they weren't going to stop us. We weren't going to allow them to stop us. Yeah, the government might want to shut us up, but we ain't going to shut up. Yeah, we will be heard. There we go. literally, this is what the police didn't want us to do. They didn't want the bikes being able to come round. As you're walking across, and there's the poor wedding party trying to do a video with all this sound going on. Sorry guys, more important things to do here. Yeah, so we're literally starting to close the street off with all the bikes. It's fantastic. Right, I'm going to go off for a bit now guys, go and get set up for the speakers, and I'll be back online when all the speeches start. Keep posted. Here we go guys, ranks have swelled. Yeah, so good to see so many regiments represented here, you know, all coming together. And here we go, speakers about to start.
The first thing I'd like to say, we have got first aiders here today, so if anybody needs first aid,
we are live in Cardiff.
If you see one of the stewards or Rico, they will point you in the right direction. And we've got 5 different speakers today, all from the veteran community, except for Rico, of course, who will be representing the DFLA Swansea lads. So we might as well crack on.
What's good to see, guys, as well, we've had, I must have had 50, 60 civilians come up to me asking me what's going on here. After explaining, they've all asked if they could join in, so we're pulling in public support as well, which is really good. But I'm just beaming with pride here. Look around here guys, look at the cap badges, the different berries, civilians mixed in, there's kids, everything here, families.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Call to parade. And here we go. First speaker of the day, guys.
Good morning, Burada. Well, I'm not a political person, I'm not a career politician, and I'm not a natural speaker. So you're going to have to bear with me, folks. But I and my fellow comrades are humbled by your appearance here today, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Today, we are targeting the British media due to the fact they failed to report on 22,000 veterans and supporters and families marching in London recently. Today, armed forces veterans and supporters are
Thanks for watching,
London,
guys. Get sharing.
Birmingham,
Share it about every page you got.
Bristol, Manchester, Cardiff, Glasgow, and Belfast. I actually wonder whether the mainstream media, the BBC particularly, will be reporting these events. As I said, I'm not a career politician. We're not a political organisation. We are fighting for veterans. But unlike the 60 AMs in Welsh Assembly and the 650 MPs in London, only 75 of those MPs have ever served in the British forces. And now you can maybe understand why they treat us with such disdain. But it appears the government are proposing a new law whereby military personnel, be they serving or retired, will be immune or not subject for prosecution. But here's the rub. It's only after 10 years have passed, and only personnel who served overseas. This means, of course, veterans of the Northern Ireland conflict, and it was a war, folks, will not be included. The government are attempting to hide how the IRA are influencing this proposed law. And they're hiding it in a specific phrase. They will not apply to conduct at home. So the Ministry of Defence will shortly be issuing a review and a consultation launched by the government. And that's your opportunity to put your thoughts across. It's your opportunity to make your feelings known about the IRA murderers who are literally getting away with murder, while those who put their lives on the line to protect the civilians of Northern Ireland are dragged through the courts, mainly on pressure from retired terrorists. Once again, those who served on behalf of our Queen Anne country are pushed to one side, just set aside without so much of a thought or any support from the majority of our politicians. Oh yes, we often hear those well-used phrases. We all owe a huge debt of gratitude to our armed forces that put their lives on the line to protect our freedom and our security and democracy. Yes, they bloody well do. Once again, fine words without any action. We put ourselves and our families into danger to ensure those who lived in Northern Ireland were secure and safe. Colleagues who serve with me and my friends were murdered and suffered terrible injuries. Many still suffer with PTSD, originating from the service in Northern Ireland. So once again, murderers go free while retired British services personnel are dragged through the courts. Under orders from Sinn Féin, the political wing of the IRA. This is just not good enough. Government, you must try harder. Well, soldiers' case F&B has brought the dissatisfaction with our political arse to light. But what you've got to think about, ladies and gentlemen, it's now soldier A to Z, because over 200 personnel excuse me, it's now over 200 personnel, ex-veterans, being investigated. But it's not going to stop there. What's going to actually happen is once they finish with those, they're going to look at the MPs, and then they're going to look at the Special Investigation Branch, and then they're going to look at the RUC. This is a political motivated witch hunt. Who of our non-military friends remember the troubles of Northern Ireland and the Good Friday Agreement? Do you remember what we were dealing with as soldiers? Kneecappings, tarring and feathering, petrol bombs, nail bombs and shootings. When people were rioting and racketeering, intimidation, people disappearing and never being found, car hijacking and hatred, etc. We weren't trained police, we were soldiers doing our job. Did you know that the PSNI are now actively investigating, as I said previously, 200 veterans? After that, additionally, the military police. You're aware that a former soldier is now in his 70s being charged with murder, and 200 others are being fully investigated. But why? When is an incident in Northern Ireland? What actually happens? You're immediately interviewed by the military police. Once they finish with you, you're then investigated by the Special Investigation Branch of the military police. And then you go to the RUC, and you have to explain the case there. And then finally, you go into a coroner's court, and you have to stand there and justify your actions. These people have already been tried, and they've been found not guilty. Did you know that on Good Friday, 5,500 veterans also marched through Manchester to protest that no media coverage was allowed, as the government seemed to have put a blanket on it? Please pass this on to everybody you know, because there are 4 million veterans in this country who need your help. Volunteers who laid down their lives for doing what our successive governments had set them to do. Now those same governments are allowing those men and women and veterans to be prosecuted for doing what they were sent to do. The law must be upheld, but on both sides. You cannot grant immunity to terrorists while investigating their victims for crime. Have no doubt, this is politically motivated witch hunt.
That statement went down well, guys. Never a truer word, eh?
And you will notice, not one political person or MP is in the frame. Those people who orders...
Can I just point out as well, guys, there are a lot of civilians here. This isn't just veterans.
We must not. And we
People are starting
not
to listen.
accept this betrayal by the political class. Many have fought to defend this country, and we lost many comrades and friends along the way. We will not allow them to have died in vain. And if we have to march again, we will. And if the political class elite don't listen, then we will bring this country to a standstill. I apologise for my speech. I'm not a great speaker, as I said initially, but thank you, God bless, and God save the Queen!
Yeah. Well, guys, the first speaker went really well. Some really powerful words being used there. The truth. Let's face it, you know, everything is the truth. Yeah, I just show you, I just stood next to a fellow trog, which is always good to see. See, we get everywhere, we're like a plague, us. We get everywhere.
Next up, we have a Royal Green Jacket, 14-year veteran.
There we go, second speaker away.
Guys in Northern Ireland, whatever to us, give it up for John Taylor.
John is also the organiser of the Cardiff event.
I'm John, and I serve with the 3rd Battalion Royal Green Jackets. And like you, I stand here united in this march. A march against the injustice the states are showing our veterans. So why are we here? Is this injustice affecting us? That is an open question. As a young snotty-nosed boy of 16, a boy who was trying to become a life-size action man, like the ones that one once played with. A young man with adventure on his mind, a career and an opportunity to see the world. But to have that career and that opportunity to see the world, some had to pay the price. And that price, the sum, was high. As it became a reality shock to many of us young men and women when we hit the streets of Northern Ireland. No more were we playing soldiers, we were soldiers. Some died, some lost limbs, but so many wore the wounds that can never be seen. Scars of the mind, although many years have passed, you can still find yourself scanning the people around you, dressed like the terrorists you once faced. Who were the ones that were watching your back, your brothers and your sister veterans, while you all did the government's bidding and followed their orders? And here we are, standing shoulder to shoulder, united in this cause. A cause that we must stand for. A cause for the injustice to stop. An injustice that is now attacking our own and is very close to home. This must be stopped. And by you standing here today, and those that are gathered around this great British Isle, stand together, we'll be sending a clear signal. We will not stand by and let this happen. In being with those we class as brothers and sisters, an unspeakable bond that in most cases was never broken. As we can see here today, not only in Cardiff, but in Glasgow, London, Birmingham, Manchester, Bristol, Southampton, and numerous rallies up and down our islands. We are scattered throughout these towns and cities, but the reverberation of all those voices in all those towns and cities should be ringing in every politician's ears. We are here. You will see us. You will hear us. And we say no more. No more will you the state use us as political pawns. No
Remember
more
to share this,
shall
guys.
we
Keep
stand
sharing.
by and watch our own
Get this
men
out
and women
everywhere.
on the streets. No more shall we stand by and watch you treat our PSEO sufferers. No more will we be silent. I was asked to do a speech on how I saw Northern Ireland as a soldier, but decided no. We all have our stories. We all have our emotions. I want to talk to you about the here and now. Serving with honour is the best feeling you can have. But what honour are those in government showing our veterans now? None. The military covenant they were so eager to sign can now be seen as it was intended by those in government as nothing more than a paper exercise. No, it stands on the shoulder again of veterans who, after leaving the forces, still offer their support to veterans in need. Committed men and women who put themselves forward and assist where they can, when they can. For some, it's a full-time vocation and done on a bootstring. I and many here salute you. This should not be left for veterans to do. This should have been done by the state. Our veterans serve the country. Now you in government, you the elected servants of the people, do your duty and serve and protect our veterans. The media have stayed silent to the voices of the veterans and the voices of those that stand with us. The media that gives a one-sided approach but turns out the same old rhetoric over and over again. Programming the masses to the government's agenda, an agenda that shows no loyalty to those who gave their body to protect and serve this country. A government who is condemning not one, not two, but you all are being affected. The answer is yes, we are being affected. It condemns us all, one and all. Veterans, brothers and sisters, I thank you for standing here with us today. I thank you on behalf of all those that could not be with us. And I thank you for your voice. A voice that after today will be remembered. A voice that will be heard with or without the silent media. A voice that is shouting, no more, enough is enough. To the government I say this, listen, act or stand down. Thank you. That reached national and worldwide attention. We got into Parliament and we had a face-to-face with Tobias Elwood, Veterans Minister. And I said to him, you do not know what is coming. There's going to be a tidal wave of veterans who are angry if this and other situations aren't sorted out. Now, why did I choose last November? Last November was the 100th anniversary, as you know, of the end of the First World War. The bloodiest conflict in human history, where a million of us were lying dead on the battlefields of France and Belgium. We answered the call and we went and we served. Those guys
I
never
hope this is
lived to
coming
be
over,
veterans.
guys. This is powerful talking.
20 years later, we answered the call again. This time it was 750,000 of us who were lying dead in Europe. That didn't end there. Then we had the Korean conflict and the vestiges of the British Empire, from Malaya to Radfan to Borneo, you name it, Kenya, Cyprus. We were there. Us, the veterans, which is normally working class people from working class cities in working class towns across this nation. And we've answered the call. And it's killed millions of us. Are we honestly going to say now that we're going to let the likes of Dennis Hutchins be dragged through the courts and die as convicted murderers? And are we honestly led to believe that his family is going to fight for 10 years after that to try and get him a pardon? No chance. Not in my name. Not in my name. Those cowards in our parliament, and I call Tony Blair one of them, do not know what the concept of service is. He hasn't got a clue.
Wow, guys, I hope you can feel the passion here. It's affecting me.
They can say they serve. Serve who and what? The only thing they will ever lose is their reputation. We have lost our lives. And there's millions of us who have lost our lives. Did you know at this very moment in time throughout this country, there are 16,000 homeless veterans who are sofa surfing, living on the streets. And that is the price, that's the thank you for our service, that these guys are homeless. Did you know that last year 80 veterans from recent conflicts committed suicide because they couldn't live with the thoughts and the memories? This is what we told Tobias Ellwood. This government and all future governments need to wake up. We need a fair deal. Soldier F, Dennis Hutchins, Soldier B, Soldier A to Z, they're the tip of the iceberg. They are the people that are going to break the straw of the camel's back. Enough is enough. We fought for this country, we put our life on the lines, and they need to pay us back for that and not to drag us through the courts. There is time for change. I can feel it. There is something in the air. This is the tip of the iceberg. We either accept it benignly and passively, or we start to mobilise. To me, I'm seeing the start of the mobilisation. I'm seeing the start of the door being opened. My grandfather fought in the First World War, and it destroyed his life forever. On my dad's side of the family, 3 great uncles were killed. All brothers never came back. My own brother was killed aged 23 in the Royal Navy by the deceit of the British government, and we never got answers. Now, if Mr Blair and Sinn Féin and the rest of them and Mr Corbyn want to turn round and say the families of the victims deserve justice, then let's have justice for everybody. Let's have justice for the victims of the Abercrombie bombing. Let's have justice for the victims of the Elmer bombing. Let's have justice for the victims of the Birmingham bombings. Let's have justice for all those atrocities that took over. So if you want equality before the law, let's have it. Let's have it. But you're not going to drag just a few between the courts just for the sake of political expediency. It's not going to happen. And this is the start of making sure that it is going to happen. That it isn't going to happen. So I thought, right, okay, I'm a bit of a poet. I sat down the last few days, I thought I'll write a poem. Here we go. And maybe this is, put it into verse, what ordinary words can't say. So, and I've called it the veteran. Plus, we've been veterans for 1,000 years, since old William came over in 1066. So here it is, the veteran. We were there at Agincourt, with our axes and our bows. We stood at Waterloo, defeating Britain's foreign foes. We were workers in the factories, and we toiled both day and night. We were slaughtered in the trenches for a monarch's family fight. We are proud we did our duty, and we made this nation great. Now they call us brutal thugs, fueled only by our hate. We are Saxons, we are Gurkhas, Celts and Sikhs and Jutes. You will see us wearing berets. We are humble in our suits. And the next time you're in Europe, just take a thoughtful glance. You are sure to see us lying there amid the great graves of France. We are proud we did our duty and we made this nation great. Now they call us violent murderers, fueled only by our hate. We dug the deepest tunnels in the bowels of the earth, proud of culture and heritage. We gave this nation birth. We are Harry Patch Montgomery, we were butchered on the Somme. We are living life upon our knees, our freedom's nearly gone. We are proud we did our duty and we made this nation great. Now they call us ignorant squabbies, fueled only by our hate. Hold on, there's more. We were there beside old Churchill when we fought the Nazi hordes. Now the enemy amongst us sits in the House of Lords. They have lied to us and jailed us and they tried to kill our pride. Those traitors in our parliament for their freedom. We have died. We are proud we did our duty and we made this nation great. Now they call us right-wing bigots, fueled only by our hate. We have answered all the calls to defend our island home. Unconquered for 1,000 years, our bodies made of stone. But our greatest fight is yet to come before we disappear. No one from our government will make me live in fear. We are proud we did our duty and we made this nation great. It is time to climb up from our knees before it surely is too late.
Yeah.
Keep the fight going. There's a lot at stake here. If we lose this, it is the opening of the floodgates. There will be no stopping these maniacs in Parliament. They need to recognise our sacrifice and not drag a few of us through the courts as an example to appease Sinn Féin. It's that simple. Thank you.
Well, guys, that was powerful. You know, and every member here, whether it be civilian, child, veteran, no matter what regiment, you know, representation here is fantastic. It's been a privilege to be a part of this. Yeah, I hope you've been sharing this, guys. The word needs to get out there. There is a storm coming and the government need to know it. It's happening, guys.
And to all the different regiments and associations. Like these boys have no lunch, we shall work mine on a flag bracket. I can talk a glass, will you laugh a little? I can talk a glass, I need to sleep. Anyway, my name is John Gravesy. Ex-warrant officer class 2, 1st Battalion Royal Regiment of Wales. I also served with the 3rd Battalion of Royal Regiment of Wales, anti-tank alarm PSI. And then I went to Rheindalen as a tube instructor training wing. And I decided to travel the world, as you can see. I'm a vocalist comedian, but I'm a proud veteran. And I'm very passionate about Operation Banner, Legs Nice to see you, boy. But anyway, I just got a couple of things to say. You've had my welcome. And why are we here today? We are here today to show how upset we are as veterans and civilians at the way we've been betrayed by the British government. Tony Blair, I can mention his name, I know in politics, he sold Silverstone on the river when we had the Good Friday Agreement. Did you know that the person that blew up Lord Mountbatten, rest in peace, and the rest of those people, that fella was released on the Good Friday Agreement and is now making a lot of money on his story. And we got Soldier F and Soldier A to Z frightened because we got to go back to court and we don't want to do that. So we are going to open eyes. Remember that. I went back to Northern Ireland. I went back to court. But I went back to court for something simple. But I applied the cards, the arrest procedure. Was it a white card or a blue card? Because the yellow card was notification. But anyway, we carried out the normal procedure. We went back to court. The fella in question, we made him take his shoes and socks off so he couldn't run away because he was sweating.
because we had a bit of an incident, and he was guilty. But because we done that, he had £25,000 off the government, which we paid the taxes for. Sad, innit? Exactly. Scum. No blasphemy. Now then, I'd just like to say, before we do the citation, in memory of all the veterans who died on Operation Banner, I just want to say this. Please tell all your friends that on the 29th of June, we are going to be in London, and we're going to form up at Hyde Park with all the other veterans from around UK and Northern Ireland. So please tell friends and please be there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to give me a privilege now to say the citation, and we've got to be there as well. So please, listen in. We shall not grow old, as we that are left to grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor shall the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Right guys, that's the end of Cardiff now, people starting to disperse. We'll reiterate what's been going on here. As you know, we was delayed because the police intervened and wouldn't let the Never Surrender parade through. They stopped the bikers, blocked the road. Myself, along with another couple of veterans who were quite outraged by this, confronted the police and in no uncertain terms told them they better move that van or we will simply ride around. There was no stopping this today. There was not going to stop the veterans from being heard. Yeah, so we overcome that. The police finally agreed, they moved, they allowed the procession to come through. Some really powerful speeches, you know, and just looking around the amount of civilians here, it's actually quite breathtaking to see, you know, even the police officers, as the last call was played on the bugle, to see police officers standing to attention. You know, veterans go through the ranks, let's not forget that. These aren't just soldiers, these are people that have come out and got into other frontline services, police officers, doctors, nurses, fire staff, paramedics, other civil services, other walks of life. Yeah, we are the community. Yeah, veterans are the people on this country that keep it working. Yeah, they fought for this country, made this country free, and now it's veterans that keep it going. Yeah, let's get the word out there. From now it's only onwards and upwards. Every march is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we will. See you again. You know, and it's good, you know, people just coming up and shaking hands, making new friends. You know, this is what it's all about, guys. Yeah, you know, reunions happen. You know, it's brilliant to see. Yeah, this is what the veteran community is, guys. Yeah, those of my friends that are watching this that haven't served, you know, maybe some of you don't understand what this is about, but as you look around here and you see the proud veterans that have served, the families of servicemen, yeah, if you see there's people here who've lost limbs in conflicts, you know, the hidden traumas of PTSD, yeah, and we're being persecuted. We are being persecuted to appease the IRA. Yeah, now since when has this country lacked a spine? Throughout history, our government and our country has fought to be great. As it stands, the current government are actually traitors. They are actually turning against this country, turning against the men and women that fought to keep this country great, to keep this country free. Yeah, and we need to get it out there. We need to stop persecuting soldiers for doing the jobs that politicians sent us to do. That's what needs to be understood here. These aren't rogue soldiers. Yeah, they were told to go and do a job. They've done that job, and now to appease the IRA, the government are prosecuting them for it. Yeah, so I'll leave you with that thought, and hopefully you might see some more of you at the next rallies. There will be more coming. The next one, as you heard, is in June. So watch out on Facebook, that will be posted. Yeah, but all in all, guys, a fantastic day here. Yeah, so much pride on show, and it's been fantastic to see, and hopefully see you at the next one. See you again, guys.
mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is swing. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Give that rhythm everything you've got. Yeah, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.